Oh yes. You guys could be matching.
Shorts are not bad, actually.
No, they're not.
The worst handwriting I've ever had.
A little shaky there.
Yeah.
Just like the sesame. Nope, yeah. Thank you. Thank you. Oh god, I'm gonna throw up. Just no, it's just silent.
It's not bad.
No, it's not good.
It doesn't look that bad.
It's not good or bad.
Welcome to the Hawaii vlog. Sorry I've been like the worst vlogger. We've just been settling in. We got here on Wednesday. It's Friday and we just had a whole beach day. We drove to, I forget the name of the beach, but I'll put it on the screen. It was so pretty. It was like less touristy and we were probably out there for like 2 hours. I got a little bit of color, but yeah, it was so pretty. The water was literally like Gatorade. And it's my first time in Hawaii and I'm just soaking in literally every single second. I don't want to leave. It was kind of raining the first couple days and this was like our one day of sun. So we were like, immediately we need to go to the beach. Okay, well, my camera just completely died and I did not bring a charger with me. So I'm gonna have to do the rest of this video on my phone, which is like completely fine because sometimes I feel like it's such a hassle to like bring out my camera and I can get better shots and more like natural shots on my phone. So we're gonna do it on my phone. Honolulu is not what I was expecting it to be. It's very much a city and the beach we went to was like 45 minutes away and that is what I picture and like what you see in like TikToks and what everyone posts. Like it was just a lot more Hawaii, like the water and the palm trees, but Honolulu like in the city is like very, it kind of feels like Austin a little bit. Like any city you go to, just like buildings and traffic and all of that, just like not what I was expecting. I'm trying to like think what we've been doing the past couple days, but we got in on Wednesday like super late and so I didn't really realize how beautiful our Airbnb is. I'll have to give you guys a tour of it. Like the view we have is absolutely insane. We're on this like in this penthouse at the very top and the view is just incredible, but I didn't realize what it was until the next morning. I'm here with my boyfriend Will and then all of our friends, so there's 6 of us and it's literally, we've been having the best time. We're all like health freaks, so we went grocery shopping like the next day after we got in. We went to Whole Foods and like stocked up our fridge, and that's what I love about doing Airbnbs is because you can cook at home, and because like I have such a sensitive stomach, I don't like eating out so much, and they are just so locked in for their Honolulu Marathon, which is why we are here. So they are all running it besides me and my girlfriend Megan. We are just spectating and they have been training so long and hard for this. So I am so excited for them, but that's why we wanted to come to Hawaii a few days before so they could get adjusted to the time change and everything. And then we're staying, the race is Sunday, today's Friday. So they have the race Sunday and then we're not leaving until Thursday. So I feel like this, like leading up to the race, they really want to stay off their feet, so it's not like we're going to be on the beach for too long because they don't want to get like dehydrated or anything. But I feel like after the race we'll start to do like a lot more fun things, going out to dinner, bars, whatever, going to the beach longer, that type of thing. So I'm just super excited, but we're kind of like laying low until race day. Say hi to the vlog.
Hi, vlog.
I had to switch to my phone because my camera died. But I was trying to go to Target and get another charger because Megan needs one. But it died. And I'm so sad because I wanted it for your race. Now Target has it though. So I'm using my phone because I also thought it was gonna be a little bit warmer here. It's only like, I don't know, 80 and like UV 5, and it's just been a little gloomy, and I'm not complaining because I'm in Hawaii and I'm so grateful to be here, but I was really looking forward to getting like a natural tan, and I kind of self-tanned before, and I don't know, I'm very grateful I did that, which I never do anymore because it's just so much of a hassle. And like living in Texas, I'm just like naturally more tan, but I wanted to have a little color for this trip. Yeah, I do want to go to the gym. I'm just gonna like relax for a little bit and honestly rot and look at the photos that I took on my phone while we were at the beach, and then I'll probably go to the gym, get some movement in. Since they're running the marathon, they can easily just like stay off their feet, but whenever I'm on vacation, I do like to get movement in, whether that's a really long walk or doing a form workout on my phone or finding a gym for like a day pass or doing class pass and finding a Pilates class. Whatever it is, I like to get movement in because it makes me feel better. And yeah, I do want to do that before dinner, but I guess that's not till later, so I do have a little bit of time, so I just want to kind of relax. It's like the best feeling after like a beach day, just to like shower. I took an everything shower and just to rot. So that is what I'm doing. But yeah, just wanted to say hi to you guys because I'm being the worst vlogger, and yeah, just thought I'd check in.
Thanks, baby.
The baby. Cheers. That's so hot.
Thank you.
Okay, hello you guys. I just did a Corepower yoga class, another heated sculpt class. I am so in love with them, and I'm so grateful they have one in Honolulu because I don't have access to a gym, so I literally don't even know what I would do for like workouts besides walking. But I did run this morning, and I did the shakeout run with them. It was actually hosted by Raw Dog, which is a run club in Austin. So it was really cool to see like all the Austin founders there and people from Austin. It's just so crazy. I feel like so many people from Austin are running it, which was fun. But we did 2 miles, and that was my first time running since like February when I did the Austin half. So it honestly was so fun, and it made me miss running, even though I am not in that season of workouts right now because of everything that's going on with my own health and hormones. Running's just not in the playbook right now, but it was so fun to run with everyone and it made me miss it so much. But I'm gonna go back. It literally looks like it's about to storm. Crossing my fingers it doesn't. It's definitely going to rain tomorrow for their race, unfortunately, but I feel like it's better than it being like excruciating hot. So they're super excited, they're super pumped up, and we have a very early night tonight. Like I'm talking 3:30, 4 o'clock dinner, and then we're all gonna be asleep by like 7 because we all have to wake up at like 2:30 in the morning because the race starts at 5, and then we have to be there at like 4-ish, but like they need to eat in the morning, and naturally I'm gonna wake up because I'm leaving with them. So gonna be a very early morning, and then tomorrow is race day, and I am just so excited. I am so proud of Will, and he has put so much work in, and I can't wait to see him cross that finish line because he literally works so hard and is so determined and has this like natural grit to him, and I just can't wait to see him accomplish a goal that he's been training for and like mentally training for, physically training for so long. So I'm so excited for him tomorrow, and obviously like my girlfriends and everyone else who's running it. I am just so excited for everyone. So that's kind of like the update. We're gonna do like a big pasta dinner tonight, which will be really fun. But yeah, I just wanted to like check in, say hi. This is my little Pilates or sculpt outfit.
Yeah, is this every NFL game? The Bears game's supposed to be crazy cool. Yeah.
Or the sponge.
Not the sponge, the sponge.
Okay, I know it's kind of loud, but I wanted to give you guys an update on how Will is doing. So he just crossed halfway point 13.1, and he just told me that he threw up and that his knee is hurting, and this is what I was scared of because he's had knee problems, but I just wish I could help him. And I think it's the heat because his best friend Ben is like a couple miles ahead of him, and he also threw up and is like throwing up on every mile, and everyone is just slowing down. So I'm really worried, but he's pacing very well. He's like an average a little under 9-minute mile, which is exactly what he trained for and what he wanted. So I'm hoping he can just like hold on and keep going, but I wish I was out there and I could help him. Just like crossing my fingers that he finishes strong and just crosses that finish line. But I tried meeting him at mile 6, and there were just so many people, and I couldn't see him, and I don't know if he saw me or not, but yeah, I literally missed him. It was pitch black out. There were literally thousands of people running by me, so I tried my best, but I could not see it. So I'm with my girlfriend Megan right now, Ben's girlfriend, and we're just grabbing like coffee right now, and then we're gonna head over to the finish line because Ben is supposed to finish in like 45-ish minutes, depending on how he keeps up his pace. But yeah, we're gonna get to the finish line, try to get a good spot so we can see Ben cross, Will cross, Bryce cross, and then Saylor cross, and hopefully I get them on video because I promised Will's parents pictures and I literally have nothing right now, but that's kind of the update. Finishing thoughts, Will?
It's the last time for everything.
Man down. It's okay, though.
Ooh.
Just your right one? Oh gosh, well. We're gonna have to compare them to Austin.
Yeah, they're probably just Hawaiian beer. Because they're called.
We had friends come here earlier.
It's probably because of the humidity. Yeah. Okay, good morning, you guys. I seriously have not picked up this vlog for like a good 2 days. It's now Tuesday. Just like after the race, we really were just like laying low. We really couldn't do anything because everyone else was so sore. So nothing really to vlog, and it's been like super rainy and gloomy here, honestly. And today is like the first day it hasn't. So we got up bright and early this morning. We left at like 6:30 from Honolulu, and we drove to the North Shore, and we're having a full day on the North Shore, which I am so excited for because everyone I've talked to, all of their recommendations, all the restaurants, all the coffee places to go to, hikes to do, everything was in the North Shore. So we have a full list of things that we want to do today. So we left super early to try to pack it all in. So we are starting at Waimea Falls. It was like an hour drive from Honolulu, and apparently there's like a waterfall and like a swimming hole. And then I think we're gonna spend the rest of the day going to like different coffee shops. We are craving an acai bowl, so I'm sure we will get that at some point. We're gonna go to the beach. I'm gonna try to personally surf. Cross my fingers I can find like rentals somewhere and that the waves aren't like way too big, but it's like a bucket list item of mine to surf. So we will see. We have like so many things we want to do in the North Shore. It's going to be a full day, so I'm excited to bring you guys along with me. And yeah, I think the hike is like 20 minutes. It's nothing crazy. We can't really do much because, you know, they're still in recovery mode from the marathon. So it is what it is, and I'm just so excited to finally have a day of sun, and it is absolutely beautiful here, so I'm so excited.
These look like little turtles.
Aww.
I know you're out here. I can feel it in my nuggets.
Hey, Chicken Joe.
What was the name of it?
Ala Moana.
The Ala Moana. hungry. Compared to Sun Life, what do you rate it?
I mean, they're very different.
Sometimes better.
I feel like Sun Life is like thicker. We just got back from the North Shore and I just showered. There's no better feeling than showering after a beach day. Even though it only got to like UV5, I feel like it was better than nothing because the past couple days it's literally only gotten up to like a UV2. So we made the most of it, but I was like falling asleep in the car ride back. It's just, I don't know, being out in the sun, even if it was a little bit, just always makes me so tired. I think I mentioned this in the beginning of today, but we're going to this luau tonight and I'm so excited. There's gonna be like fireworks and like the full-on luau, like whatever you picture, like Lilo and Stitch, like that's what it's gonna be. And like we're gonna have dinner and we paid for like an all, like the ticket gave us dinner, drinks, a show, like the whole thing. So it's the 4 of us going tonight. It's me, Will, Bryce, and Saylor. Ben and Megan are off doing their own thing, but we're gonna go do that tonight. It's like a 40-minute drive, so we're just gonna Uber there because obviously we'll be drinking and everything. But it was so nice being in the North Shore today. I think all of us kept saying, especially me and Saylor, that we would definitely move out here. Like for like 3 months, I feel like I just want to move here, like stay on like the North Shore and imagine living out here. I want to do it so bad. Like imagine when you're like 30 years old and then you look back one day and you're like, yeah, I lived in Hawaii for 3 months. Like I feel like that would be so cool. So we were like looking up Airbnbs, like long-term stays, and I work remote, so and so does Saylor, and we were like, we could totally do this. And like Will works remote too, and I'm like, even if it's for 3 months, I feel like that would be literally so fun. Yeah, it was so nice being on the North Shore today. We literally had such a packed day. We went, as you guys saw, on this like waterfall hike. I wouldn't even call it a hike because it was literally like a paved road and it was like 15 minutes to the waterfall, and then we got to like swim and everything. We had to wear life jackets. The water was like a little muddy and murky, but it was so cool. Like it was so pretty, and I just can't believe it literally looked like it was out of a movie. Like it was so pretty. After the hike, we went to Lucky's, which is like a coffee spot that I've seen on so many of my, like so many people I follow have gone there and gotten coffee there. The coffee was literally unreal. Like I am very privileged because I know what good coffee tastes like just from living in Austin. That was hands down the best coffee I've had in Hawaii since we've been here. I got this like caramelized banana latte with, it was like espresso, almond milk, caramelized banana syrup. So good. I can't even explain to you. I literally want to go back tomorrow and get it again. Love being in the ocean. I feel like it makes my hair healthier, my skin healthier, and I just love being in the ocean. I feel like I take it for granted sometimes because I grew up on the lake, but being in the ocean, just around the ocean, just makes me like so happy. I don't know, I feel like it's like a natural dopamine. It also just like brings out my natural curls. Like I was gonna blow out my hair tonight for the luau. I did last night too, and it just like turns into a freaking frizz ball. So there's literally no point. And I literally didn't even wash my hair. I literally just rinsed it real quick, and then I'm putting in some product to just bring out my natural curls. I've been trying to just not use heat on it recently because I'm on like a hair growth type of journey. So using like, or knowing how to do my hair with, and like embracing my natural curls and not blow drying it all the time, even though I love a good blowout. Knowing how to like embrace your natural curls has helped me so much like with my hair growth recently, and it just feels so much healthier. Also like going back to my natural hair color. It used to be like a bright blonde, and while I loved being blonde, my hair was literally fried off. And I've just been going back to my natural color over the past couple months and not using so much heat, and it just feels so much healthier. So when I do blow it out, it looks perfect. But I feel like the products I use have also contributed to like how my curls come out. So I've been loving the Crown Affair leave-in conditioner. This stuff is literally liquid gold. I put it in every single time I wash my hair, and it smells so good, and it takes out like all the frizz, and I don't know, just like really emphasizes my curls. And then I've also love this whey spray. As you can see, I'm literally almost empty of it, and it also smells so good and also super clean. Like, all these products are super clean, and I noticed that I was using products before that used to make me break out because like you sleep in it and like your hair is touching your face. These are all super clean and I don't like break out from them. But I literally just do like spray it on both sides, kind of like a lot. I also feel like I didn't recap the race at all. The race was literally nothing what anyone expected it was going to be. Honestly, I had FOMO watching everyone run the race, and I don't know if I ever talked about this, but I used to run like triathlons and marathons, or not marathons, but like half marathons in college. Like, I really got into it. I used to do back-to-back races. Kind of stopped running. I did the last half marathon I did was with Saylor actually, and it was the Austin half. And after that, I was like full intentions of running, I think like the Utah marathon or something like that, but my knee was absolutely killing me, and I've had knee issues since, I don't know, college, and I had like a sharp pain in my knee, and I literally could not run anymore. Like, my body was just like shutting down, absolutely not, you're not running anymore. So I kind of gave my body a break, and then over the summer I got really into like Pilates and like low impact walking a ton, which you guys obviously know I do like minimum 10K, 12K steps a day when I'm in Austin. But I don't know, I'm kind of like exiting the Pilates walking phase because I quickly realized that Pilates is not going to get you that toned look that all these girls chase after, and I lost so much muscle. Like, I was so strong in college, and then like running, once you start running, like you will naturally lose muscle if you don't maintain it in the gym. And I just stopped going to a gym, one because I moved to Austin and was just using my apartment gym. It was so expensive, so I was not in a position to pay for a gym membership. And then I was just in like a Pilates walking phase, and I used like the Form app. But now I'm craving like heavier lifting, so I joined Lifetime again, and I'm so excited because I feel like I'm getting my strength back, my butt back. Like, I'm just so happy to be back in a gym. But I kind of stopped running for such a long time because of my knee. But now that I saw everyone running again, like, I do want to get back into it. However, I feel like I touched on this a little bit, but I started seeing a functional doctor, and I've been wanting to do this for such a long time because, oh my gosh, I've had the worst chronic bloating, gut issues, skin issues, hormone issues. I can't eat anything. Like, I get inflamed all the time. And over these past couple months, I like rapidly started gaining weight and just not being able to recover properly. And I've noticed it in like my gut. Like, I'm just so bloated and uncomfortable all the time. Even though I eat healthy, I don't eat processed foods, I hit my protein goals, I lift every day, I get my steps in. Like, I feel like I was doing everything right, but I knew something was off in my gut. So I finally decided to pull the plug on seeing a functional doctor, and she took I did a GI MAC test and a mycotoxins test, which is like a test for mold. And I was worried nothing was going to come back, and oh boy, was I wrong. I have H. pylori, like my mold levels. There's different like levels of mold and like different types. Mine were through the roof. I could probably go into more detail another time, but literally it explains why my gut issues were so bad, because the mold was like the root issue. And she asked me, she was like, when were you exposed to mold? And I was like, honestly, like, I was chronically sick in college for such a long time, and I think my college apartment had like mold in it. Like, my sophomore year at Clemson, there was something growing in my apartment. We were in like a dark room. I had like one window. Like, I just remember the shower being so gross. So I feel like that's definitely when I was exposed to it. And the thing with mold is it sits in your body. So that's probably when I was exposed to it, and it's just been like sitting in my body for so long, and I went on so many antibiotics and steroids for it, and that just also destroys your gut. And so my mold test came back super high, levels all over the place. Then I got my gut test on the GI map test, and that's the one I was super excited for, and that explains so much. Like, my inflammation levels are through the roof. I have H. pylori and all these other things. I kind of forget. I would have to go through my lab, and like, honestly, I can sit down and go through each of it with you if you guys want that, but just so many gut issues. And she put me on this protocol now, and I'm on so many different supplements, but I'm on the path to healing. And I feel like I was in a position where I was doing everything right, but nothing was working, and I felt so uncomfortable in my own body. And she is expensive, and I actually found her on Instagram. I will tag her page, and she has a podcast, and she explains everything to you. She's not the type of doctor that like you take a test and just gives you random supplements. Like, she explains what's happening in your body, why it's happening. She gets to the root cause of it. Doesn't just give you random medication like traditional medicine does. And I'm just so grateful, because after like telling her all my symptoms, I feel like she was actually listening, and like yes, that is a reason why you're inflamed, like why you're bloating. Like, bloating is not normal to your extreme. Like, I look like I was 9 months pregnant. So I started seeing her like a month and a half ago, almost 2 months now, and I'm on a whole protocol with different supplements, which I had to bring on this trip, but I have to be pretty strict with it, which is like, I'd rather do it the right way than guess and buy a bunch of supplements that you see online that are working for other people who like heal their gut. Like, another thing that was really interesting was probiotics are supposed to help your gut. So like, you see like a lot of influencers in like the health and wellness space take seed or like a probiotic, or Armora, which have like probiotics in them. And I started taking that, and my symptoms got worse because of my H. pylori, because I already had good bacteria in it, and I was just overflowing my body with more bacteria. So, which explains why like when I took the probiotics, it was not working for my body, which is why it's so important to get tests done, so you know like what's actually going on in your own body, not just like doing the guesswork. So yeah, long story short, I'm on a healing journey, and she was like, you're gonna feel like a brand new person in like the spring. Like, we're gonna heal from the inside out, and eventually, like, once you get to a point where your body is stronger and can support itself, and you fix your gut, you will be able to, you know, run again and push yourself in the gym a little harder, and not do, low impact workouts still, but, you know, be able to support your body through training for something like a marathon. So that's kind of like the end goal. Like, my end goal is just to be the strongest and healthiest version of myself, and gut issues I feel like have always held me back. And like, whenever I travel, like, I eat a little bit of something that I'm not supposed to, and I'm miserable the rest of the trip. So I am so excited to finally be on a journey of healing. And yeah, once I'm all healed, I want to run a marathon so bad, and like get back into like triathlons, and my ultimate goal is to like do an Ironman and like really get back into that again, or like high rocks or like stuff like that, because I was addicted to it, and I do love competing. I am a naturally competitive person. So I don't know, I'm just like so determined to heal my gut and get that all figured out, so I can eventually, you know, train for something like a marathon, because it puts so much stress on your body. But if you're in a position where your body can't even support itself, and then on top of that you're putting more stress on your body, it's just not a good combination. So I'm so excited to be on this journey with you guys, and I could do a more in-depth video like going through my lab results if that's interesting to you guys, and like obviously take you along for my whole healing journey. But yeah, I'll probably like post about it on TikTok and other social platforms if you guys want to follow me on there. But yeah, kind of just on this healing journey, and just like seeing them, long story short, like seeing them run the marathon, it made me even more determined to heal quicker and like not take any shortcuts, because I don't know, I had FOMO, like major FOMO, watching them all run it, even though they're in so much pain. And you know, it was a very tough race. I want to do that. I was like, I wish I was in that pain with you guys. But yeah, that's kind of like long story short about that. I kind of went on a tangent, but I did want to talk about the race because it did not go as expected for a lot of them. My girlfriend Saylor actually did very, very well. She was the only one who didn't have any issues, but the boys, Will, Bryce, and Saylor, they were like halfway through, and all of a sudden I get a call from Will, and he's like, I'm throwing up, like I literally can't stop throwing up. My stomach is turned upside down, my knees hurt, I'm literally falling apart. And it was just a very tough race for him. He did not think he was gonna finish. And then we also found out that Ben, who was ahead of Bryce and Will, also like was throwing up, or not throwing up, but like his stomach was literally killing him. And so Bryce, Will, and Ben all finished like an hour later. I mean, they were really struggling. Like, I was breaking down crying because every time Will called me, I could not help him in any way. And like, I broke down crying because he was crying and he didn't think he was gonna finish. And like, I know how strong he is and how much, like, this is his first race. And he put in so much work over like the past couple months. And for him to not meet his goal, like, I totally understand. Like, it's so disappointing. And I just wanted him to be happy with his race time and like do really well. But that's what happens on race day. Like, some conditions are out of your control, and like you can't control certain things. And also, it was downpouring rain, like flash flooding warning right before the race at like 4 a.m. And I think the humidity just like completely shot up after that, and that's why so many people struggled. Like, not just the three of them, but everyone we've talked to was like, that was the hardest race. Like, I've run marathons before, but that was like the hardest race I've ever done. So I think it gave them comfort that they weren't the only ones, but I think they all are like, we want redemption, and they're already signing up for like another one. I think they're thinking about doing the Austin Marathon, which is like crazy. But yeah, Saylor was like the only one who did really well and like hit her time. I think she got under 4 hours. She actually passed all of them except Ben. And I don't know, she's feeling great, so it was just funny. Either way, like, I'm so proud of all of them. Like, I think like 2% of people do marathons, and it was just so inspiring. And seeing, like, I've never been a spectator of a race before, and I think everyone should. Like, it is different seeing people, so many, like thousands of people. I think like 30,000 people ran this, and it was so interesting to like see everyone. But Saylor, I'm telling them about the race and how you destroyed everyone, boys.
And no one believed in me, and
then there was a tracker app, and all of a sudden, so like, first Ben stopped, and I was like, Megan called him and it was like, something's wrong. And then Bryce also stopped at like the same point, and then Will stopped, and then you literally, I just saw your tracker, you literally just kept going. Like, your pace just got better and better, and I was like, she's freaking killing.
Every time I pass them, they're like, I'm throwing up, I'm dead, I'm dying.
And Bryce, Saylor's boyfriend, like, saw her pass, and he was so pissed off. And they're embarrassed. They are embarrassed.
No.
But
You're beating your boyfriend by 30 minutes.
What was your official time?
3:57.
That's so crazy.
Thanks.
And now once I get my like gut healed and everything, Saylor has agreed to do a marathon with me.
I have no desire to do another one, but if Haley wants to do one.
Well, we were thinking about doing somewhere cool. Like, I feel like
it's cool.
Like a cool place to travel to, but also like run a marathon. I mean, we're talking like a year from now, probably like November maybe.
That would be way better.
We'll see, but literally no time soon. But yeah, Saylor and I trained for the Austin half together, and it was so fun. And I was telling him I had FOMO. But yeah, we're going to this luau tonight. I'm gonna finish getting ready. I'll show you guys my final outfit. It was like the one outfit that actually came in time, so I'm excited to wear it. But I'm gonna finish getting ready, and I'll check in with you guys later. Whoa, your hair. Crazy. Do you want the wave spray? Was the issue.
Where did you guys go last time?
with cane sugar, local honey, and Hawaiian vanilla. This is the reality of me having whole milk. It's fine though, because
I'm gonna put my
That's what I was wondering. What if they're circling around?
oh my god, that's so cute! I didn't get a video of my outfit or pictures tonight, so this is what I wore. Can you? Am I in it?
Do it
Let's
again.
see the hair.
Wait.
Maybe? Can you see it?
Mm-hmm. Alright, should I try this?